everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Chef May and this is Persian Cuisine. Today we're going to make together a very delicious Persian meal. It's called Polo, which is the combination of lentil, basmati rice, saffron, walnuts, onion, and some other comments that I'm going to let you know about it as we go along and we cook this delicious meal together. Hope you enjoy it, and let's start together. So the first thing you do, you wash the basmati rice and let it soak for half an hour in salt water, and then drain the water and then add some new water to it. Let it boil, and once it's boiling for about 5 minutes, we're going to drain it in a strainer. This is about 2 cups of green lentil. I washed it and I let it soak overnight. That makes it cook really easily with the rice, and it doesn't make your rice brown. This is our lentil that was soaked overnight. I washed it and I let the water go over it a few times, making sure it's all good. And if you just cut it in half, you see, split it, it's already very soft, and once the rice stops boiling, then we're just going to add this layer by layer. At this point, when you see the water is boiling with this rice, you just add some salt and let it cook together. And meanwhile, you can just turn the heat a little bit to a lower temperature, and you can start cutting your onion. So for Polo, you need a big onion, and you know, every chef should have a chef bowl to put everything there, and at the end you can dump it. So I'm just gonna start chopping my onion, then I have to fry it, and we go from there. Our rice has boiled about 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna strain it over the lentil. And we're just going to fry the onion in the very same pot. You can easily chop the onion by cutting like about 5 lines that way, and start chopping it this way in very, very thin pieces. Because one of the very important things about Persian cuisine is when you eat the food, you shouldn't actually feel the rawness or the crunchiness of the onion in your tongue. It has to be fully caramelized and cooked, and that makes it very, very delicious. Time to fry the onions. Here is the chopped onions. I add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil, and I let it fry gradually because you want the onions to be cooked and caramelized thoroughly. Our onion is frying, and you see the lentil and rice are mixed together in the strainer. So all you need to do, you just shake it and let the extra water drain, because that's mostly starch. And then once the onion is completely caramelized, we're going to add everything together. So for the rice, we need tahdig, and today we're going to make this rice with potatoes, which is going to be very crunchy, very delicious. For the size of this pot, you need about maybe 2 potatoes. You can cut them really thin, and I'm going to show you how we add it to make tahdig. I washed the potatoes, and on a chopping board, we're going to cut them in thin slices. Not too thin, just thin enough to have it at the bottom of the pot. And of course you rinse it once more to wash away the starch. Another ingredient that you need is walnuts. Just to make sure, before you add the walnuts to the raisins, you sift it through just to make sure there is no hard shell in there. And once everything is good and you sift it through, at the end you add it to the fried onions and raisins. Onion is frying and that looks really good. It's almost halfway. So at this point we need to add a little bit of turmeric, which is about 1 teaspoon, and you definitely need cumin. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin or maybe more because that's really good for your health. And then we mix it together. At this point we're going to take half of the fried onions and the other half we let it fry a little bit more. These are organic raisins. I let them soak for about 10 minutes just to make sure I wash away every sand or anything else that's in there and pass it through a strainer. We're going to add the raisins to the onion. Our onion is ready. I'm going to add the raisins to it, and then I'm going to add the walnuts to it as well. You notice this is a one-pot meal. It's really easy. Just something to make sure as you cook along, clean up. Like, you know, I wash the cutting board, I wash the knife because you don't want to leave a mess behind after your meal is completed. We let this cook for about 2-3 minutes, and then we can just start completing the dish. Okay, so at this point, once you notice the walnuts are softened and everything is mixed very well together, you just put it in a separate bowl, and we're going to start to assemble the dish all together. Okay, so I'm going to add some olive oil to the pan, and I potatoes, the pan, and once I let it sizzle for 1 minute, I take it away and I add the rice and lentils to it. So here is the potato that sizzled for about 1 minute. I'm going to add the rice and lentils, like sort of mix them together and add them to the pot. And you notice that I put some of the fried onions aside, so I'm going to add that to the rice and lentil because that creates a really good aroma. And just make a mountain in the middle of the pot and let the sides be a little bit lower because once you added everything together, you need to add a little bit of a hot water, and that creates a steam in the rice and it helps the steaming and cooking process really wonderful. I put the rice back on the stove and I put the lid on. I have it on a medium temperature. I have to look to make sure the steam is coming up, and once you see the steam all over the lid under it, then you can put it on a lower temperature and let it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. This is our saffron. I'm going to add it, add a little bit of hot water, steaming boiling water to the saffron. And at the very end, we're going to add it to our rice for garnish. See how beautiful this is. So this is a very old trick. You need something is called damkoni, which is a very clean cloth, cotton. You just add a knot on the top, make it very tight, and take a spoon, make a few holes in the rice. Okay, so before you put the damkoni on, you need to add some oil. I usually use olive oil, and I add about 2 or maybe 3 spoons. Of course, at the very end, you can add butter, which makes it even more delicious. Add the damkoni on the pot, bring it to a lower temperature, and let it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. Dinner is ready. The first thing we do, we take some of the top of the rice, put it in another plate, and we're going to add the saffron to it because that goes for the garnish on top of the rice. Look how beautiful this is. Okay. Time to plate. So here we go. You start like fluffing the rice and put it in a big tray. Keep doing that till you have everything on the platter. Now you have everything on the platter, and then you add the rice and saffron on top, all of it. And the saffron gradually goes everywhere, here, on top of the rice. And at this point, you're going to add the fried onion, walnut, raisins, everything on the platter. Here we go. This is our tadi, which is our potato tadi. Tadi ke sib zamini. This is our delicious adas polo. In traditional way, people use either raisin or dates, but today we just used raisin, walnut, fried onion, saffron. This is a very delicious and healthy meal, and is also vegetarian, and you get a lot of nutrition and vitamin from this food. Our adas polo is ready. It looks wonderful and it tastes delicious. Smells so good. And this is our tadi, which is the fried potato. Our Persian tea is ready with little cute estekan, and this is going to be a wonderful dinner. I hope you were here and you could have this meal with us. But anyways, thank you very much for following me. Thank you very much for liking and sharing and subscribing this video. I love you all. Have a wonderful time. Bon appetit and Nusha Jan.